Compiling a set of financial statements can be a little iterative. Before we complete a set of financials and a corporate tax return, professionals invariably produce a supporting working paper file to show how the balances were computed. We start by entering the opening trial balance in the first few columns on the left-hand side of the worksheet. We begin with the general ledger account number on the extreme left-hand side, followed by the account name, and then the trial balance. The GL account number is typically 3 or 4 digits long. It is meant as shorthand when referring to the GL account. You don't want to write out the full name of the account every time you refer to it. Later on, when we try to automate this process, we'll see that it works well with the lookup functions available in today's powerful spreadsheet programs. Next, the accountant drafts adjusting journal entries and posts them to the adjusting entries columns. Finally, when all of the supporting working papers and lead sheets have been completed, the technician extended the worksheet and placed the account balance in either the balance sheet or income statement column. Note that a GL account is either a balance sheet account or an income statement account. In Canada, we developed a computerized working paper software package called Caseware, which is widely used here and around the world since around 1990. In this slide, we see the Working Trial Balance tab, which bears a striking resemblance to the paper-based working trial balance shown earlier. Most accountants like to work outside of the general ledger to mock up and test the financials before posting year-end adjustments to the GL itself. This is just as true today with computerized accounting software as it was in the time of physical ledger cards. This computerized system automates both the posting of adjusting entries to the worksheet and the extension of GL account balances to the final column. Before we move on to the document manager, we'd like to point out the use of a GIFI column. This aligns each GL account with the corresponding value in the Canada Revenue Agency's Standard General Index of Financial Information. We'll discuss this later on in the notes. In this slide, we see that there are 3 tabs at the bottom of the Caseware window. These correspond to tabs found at the bottom of most commercial spreadsheet programs. In Cloudware, we replace the Document Manager tab with the Standard File Manager capability of the most commonly used computer operating systems. In other words, we didn't need to develop that functionality since it already exists by default, no matter which computer-based filing system you use.